Deep Six first came out, it was chronicling something that was suddenly going on. I guess it was by a fluke of providence, kind of a initial document of what later turned into be a pretty big scene.
I think we all became aware that there was a certain regional sound developing, and nobody had a name for it.
That's punk rock, and one day they just sort of started going, and that was grunge.
The most noisy, most absurd, heaviest thing that was going.
Yeah, we know this is heavy rock, and heavy rock is kind of stupid, but it's fun anyways. That's why you had a band like the Melvins doing Kiss covers. It was all in fun. It was like, we know that this is the cheesiest thing we could possibly do. We got to do it.
It's just ridiculousness, complete ridiculousness. What can we get away with next, you know?
Bands like Green River, basically, they were sort of a definitive grunge band. It was a euphemism for just extremes of anything. And a lot of people say that it's a throwback to metal. Heavy metal's part of it. It was one influence. Punk rock was one influence. Basically, anything loud and crushing and extreme was an influence.
We'd all been in bands that were more controlled and more dynamic, and more better bands actually. And we just, our whole thing was we just wanted to get away from all structure and just be chaotic and not worry about that. It was kind of joyful release.
It's taking rock right back to its basics, which is go up there and make a hell of a noise and make sure you play music your parents don't like.
First thing actually was when we were doing the first Soundgarden single, and we were doing a song called Nothing to Say, which was just, at the time, just seemed amazingly heavy. I thought, these guys can't possibly be really playing this song. This sounds like, this sounds insane. It sounds way too good for 8-track, and it sounds way too good for a, crappy little Seattle band. Bruce Pavitt originally had